Why masculinity is under attack. I had a talk with a client of mine, and he was asking me about the stuff that I post on the internet, even though it's not that viral. Some people may see it. And he was talking about why it is so important for you to make man manly again. Why you talk about masculinity, why you talk about traditional traits. He was talking about people like Elon Musk, who talks about having traditional traits and having one family, but then having 5 women and 13 kids, and that is everything but traditional, and that masculinity is way too aggressive, way too impetuous behavior from men that act that way. And I was just listening and trying to understand his point. The other things he said were also like, can we just be loving each other and cannot just, for an example, Aaron paint his toenails and you don't give a fuck about it and you do your shit. And I say, that's the point right there. You're offended when I do my masculinity stuff, but I cannot be offended by somebody painting his toenails in front of my kids. I'm not aggressive. I'm not angry about it, but that's the thing. Do whatever you want, just like I do whatever I want. The only reason I talk about these things is because they do not do it in private. They do it in front of my kids. I was also asking him about, why do my kids need to talk about, I don't know, whatever, being gay, being transsexual in school? Why we need to waken up about these topics? Because there might be one of their boys that feels like he's more of a woman. What they don't understand is that if you talk about topics young people don't even think about, you will let them think about it. Now they will start questioning themselves, even though there was never anything to question about. And that's what I'm saying. It's like ADHD. Just because of the word, people say they have ADHD. But they just get energy, emotion. They are sometimes very masculine and just need to run. They just need to go to the gym. That's the thing. ADHD, shut the fuck up, bro. You just have so much energy because you got that masculine energy and you should do it. Go to hunt something. Go to the woods and chop some woods. That's the thing you should do. And I'll talk about ADHD. No wonder that you have ADHD when you sit 8 hours in a fucking classroom doing nothing with your life. And then talking about you might be gay, right? It is okay to love men. Why do we even talk about these things? Because that's the only reason for people feel like they love men. Because now they got the acceptance and tolerance, which is not bad. But I think we should do not talk about it. But when somebody is saying that he might feel that way, do not be angry about him and say that's wrong. That's the thing I can agree with. Nothing is wrong. Be whoever you want. Nobody knows what you've been through. And I think it is always about, nobody was born with that. I think it's about circumstances. I don't know, father left, only living with 3 siblings or sisters and 1 mother, grown up very feminine, and may think that women are not that special because he saw his sisters every fucking day in every life situation and knows that women are not that special for him personally, and now he feels like he wants that connection to a man. Is that bad? Do whatever the fuck you want. No. But do not talk about it on social media. Do not show yourself half naked with 13,000 different flags and go into the street and scream that you want to show your pee-pee. Like, that's the difference right there. That's why masculinity is under attack. Because when I stand up, just doing a fucking video with 3 views and say, you know what? I think it's very important for men to find their purpose again, and that's the masculine essence. You don't have to work a normal job. You don't have to do whatever your woman is saying to you. You should do whatever the fuck you want to do with emotional control, with take responsibility, with finding the true purpose within yourself. If you want to be a sports athlete, do that. That's the only thing I talk about. And I get canceled, but I see people, not only women, men, half naked, with dick prints, walking around and saying whatever the fuck they want. Is that fair? Life is not fair, so I love that challenge. That's why I talk about masculinity so much. That's one thing. I know masculinity for me, I talked about circumstances, is so fucking important because I've been through that where I had to grow up without a male role model, and I know how important it is for men to have that. Because now when I walk around my neighborhood and talk to younger people and see that they don't really got that father figure, I'm trying to be that man and say, you know what? It is better for you not to hang around this ghetto and trying to be a gangster, but be a real gangster. Make money for your family, trying to make some side jobs, side hustles. I kind of give you something, you want to work for me. That's the shit I'm trying to do. I don't want to talk about it, but that's masculinity right there. Helping other people, not only for your ass, but taking a responsibility and say, you know what, everything's my fault, I'm going to change your life. But all these people are doing is, you're bad, you're aggressive, you're just trying to look like this. Bro, That's the thing. I'm not personal. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but I hope you understand it. And I knew that after that talk, that client understands something. Because he know in real life, that's why he was so shocked. In real life, even though he isn't even that masculine or strong, he know I would never judge him. I'm very, very, very respectful to people outside. That's the thing. You see me on the internet thinking, yeah, man, you think you are better. No. I just find my peace within myself, and that's why I love myself, and that's why I talk confidently. That's why I'm trying to speak English and trying to build myself and my vision and my purpose even more. And you should do the same. Do whatever the fuck you want in the right way. Overthink all of the things you talk about. And I just saw in that talk that the thing I'm doing is right. Because after that, he was like, yeah, you're right. That's very strong. I talked with him about I was overweight, fat, just on that PlayStation, doing nothing with my life, just eating sugary foods. And I changed that because I found my masculinity, because I found being a man is very important for me. I have to take the responsibility, because there is no father who tells me, wake the fuck up and go jog. There's no father who tells me, go to study, go to learn. There was only a father who abused me. And I realized, okay, you know what? That's not even his fault. He was also going through some shit. I'm not angry about him. I do my shit. I have to wake up my own. I have to chase my dreams my own. I have to do all of that shit without anybody telling me do that. And that's masculinity right there. It's not about only having money, having bitches, this, that. That's what these people tell you on social media. And it looks nice because that's dominance. And masculine is dominance. That's right. Because that's your energy. But that's not everything. So realize that.